Hanging out with Osato right now, the COO of EkiKart, and congratulations first and foremost on getting into the UK market, which is rather exciting, but it is a competitive market when you really think about it. Do you think that there's room for another player?
There's room for many more players because the market is fragmented, but it's very competitive. Most POS players in the space are forced to piece together payments, inventory, and business analytics. But we present a solution that's an end-to-end platform that's all in one. So I think we have a comparative landscape advantage over other players who have been there before us.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that. Go a little deeper into it because there are some other players in the game. You know, you have Square, you have Dojo, you have Shopify, a few others. What's the big differentiator, in your opinion, for EkiKart?
We have three differentiators, just not one. We have affordability, we have simplicity, and then the fact that we are not just a point of sale, we are a business accelerator. So we cater to all the needs of a business that other people have to integrate to other players to be able to get that solution. We are an all-in-one solution.
Well, let me ask you this. So many business owners, they have so many other things to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And you often hear about the more complicated things are, the more likely you are to fail. And going into EkiKart and creating the software around it and everything that goes into it, you guys really aimed for simplicity. Why is it important for you to be able to provide that solution for so many merchants and small business owners all across the globe, and of course there in the UK?
Like I said, the UK market is competitive but fragmented, and the adoption of software in the UK is not as much as it is in the US. There's about 30% of the merchants use software, and the other 70% do not use software. Now, we are offering an end-to-end platform that encompasses all the functionalities that people have to integrate to other users to get. We have put all in one as a solution, and we call it an all-in-one point of sale, which is EkiKart.
And when you talk about the payments industry, it gets complex rather quickly. How is EkiKart dealing with things like, the security challenges, compliance?
That's a non-issue for us. Compliance and security are in our DNA, and we have AI-powered tools that help us to keep these things in check. So we are on top of our game when it comes to security and compliance.
And I know you guys are always working around the clock to make sure that everyone has a pleasant experience with EkiKart, and everybody on staff is dedicated to helping all those small business owners take their business to the next level. And of course, you can always learn much more at SpacePointe.com.